Wilderness, when identity faces the test. Jesus' temptation in the wilderness, a raw, intense confrontation between the Son of God and the enemy of his soul. This isn't a story of flashy miracles or crowds. It's a battle in silence. A war fought with scripture, hunger, and resolve. It shows us how temptation comes not when we're weak, but right after we're anointed, and how victory doesn't require noise, just truth. Right after his baptism, right after the sky opened, the Spirit descended, and the Father declared, "This is my beloved Son." Jesus didn't go to the city. He didn't go to the crowds. He went to the wilderness, led by the Spirit to face the devil, not with applause, but in hunger. For 40 days, Jesus fasted. No food, no comfort, only silence, heat, and sand. And then the enemy came, not at day 1, but at day 40. When Jesus was tired, alone, empty, and the first words Satan spoke were an attack on identity. "If you are the Son of God," the same Son the Father had just affirmed. "If you are the Son of God, tell these stones to become bread." He wasn't just tempting Jesus to eat. He was tempting him to prove himself. But Jesus didn't argue, he didn't explain. He quoted scripture, "Man shall not live by bread alone, but by every word that comes from the mouth of God." So the devil tried again. He took Jesus to the highest point of the temple and said, "If you are the Son of God, throw yourself down. For scripture says angels will catch you." Satan quoted scripture too, twisted truth to tempt pride. But Jesus stood firm. "It is also written, do not put the Lord your God to the test." One last time, Satan offered power. "All the kingdoms of the world, I'll give them to you. Just bow to me." He tempted Jesus with the crown without the cross, glory without suffering. But Jesus said, "Away from me, Satan. For it is written, worship the Lord your God and serve him only." And the devil left, angels came. But Jesus had already won. When this story teaches us, temptation often follows affirmation. Right after God says, "You are mine," the enemy says, "Prove it." We don't fight lies with feelings. We fight them with truth. Scripture is our sword. And God often allows wilderness seasons not to break us, but to build us. Maybe you're in a wilderness right now. A dry place, a silent struggle. You're hungry for answers, for direction, for relief. But don't miss this. The wilderness isn't where you're abandoned. It's where you're armed. Jesus didn't leave the wilderness weaker. He left ready. Like this story, if you've ever battled in the quiet, share it with someone walking through a dry season. Subscribe for more true stories where silence becomes strength, and even in the desert, God speaks.